So welcome everybody to a new video about gear stuff, metal, whatever you want to call it. Today it's about, I'm using here the GGD 1Kit 1 Metal, but today it's about drum samples from Jens Bogren. There came out the new Jens Bogren digital, so the Bogren digital drum samples. I bought it, the full package for 99 euros. Yeah, I think it was 99 euros. I bought it because in the 69 euros version, there, no, in the 99 euros version, there are 2 snares more, I think, and a whole tom package more. And this is the reason why I choose the more expensive pack. If you have Slate Trigger 2, you can trigger this in this plugin in Slate Trigger 2, or in the you have the full contact player. I just have the free contact player for GGD, but if you have the full contact player, then Bogren did an instrument for triggering the snare, toms and kicks. But we just doing this today in Reaper, and in Reaper there is a sampler included, and it's called, what was it? Reassemblomatic 5000. And I'm working with this, and it's cool. Maybe I try out when I have the full contact or Slate Trigger 2, but right now we're just working with the free stuff from Reaper. So, what you heard here is when it's about the samples is on. It's pretty easy. Some short words to what's up here. I choose in GGD Metal the Mix Ready preset. I did just some slightly different stuff. I think I did something on the cymbals a little bit, but that's it, really not much. Multi-out. In this case I did multi-out processing. I pulled down the reverb a little bit, and of course parallel compression on and master Q on. That's it, pretty easy in GGD 1Kit 1 Metal. And so you see it here. This is where my drums start. I have a mixed drums stuff, but it's not important for this right now here. My drum bass, but what's interesting is are these free channels, free tracks. Yeah, you see here all processing out the from GGD 1Kit 1 Metal. I will show you right now how I did it with these samples. I did 3 tracks, and let's beginning with the kick. So then we go inside. I have here 2 kicks, one wet signal and one blended. I like this because this wet signal is like a roomy sound. But we have to listen to this first before we choose some, and I'll show you right now how. So we're here on the kick sample, we let this open. Then we going on view in Reaper, then we going on Media Explorer, we're clicking on Media Explorer, and then we have down here the Media Explorer, and right now here is my Bogren digital folder, and there are some IRs from Colo, great IRs, buy this. And here are the signature drum samples. Here's the folder for the full contact player for the presets, for the triggering, and the TCI are for the Slate Trigger 2. So we are going to the WAV files. And then we have here 3 folders. Now we're going to kicks. So in the kick folder we have here 8 different folders for 8 different styles. We just do really a short overlook about this. First, then we are always going on mixed. We have here individuals with all the different mics. and it's many stuff inside here. But we, for the short thing right now, we go on mixed. So then when you click here, you have to do this autoplay. When you click here, you hear this. You know, this is the first style, and in every folder there are so different stuff inside. Here all the blended, then the dry stuff, then the wet stuff is coming again. Okay, then we can go to the next, that you hear really the difference. It's totally different. This is totally different right now. And here's the same thing. Some, then the dries and the wets, and that's with all the stuff. And there you can really click on this WAV files and really choose how it sounds. You know, you cannot do this here. You have to open Media Explorer. So here is another, and so on and so on. You know, Harder Please, Blow Me. I don't know what I choose the most. I have here Harder Please because I liked it really much. Because the Harder Please blend, we can go on the Harder Please. I choose the Velocity 2 and the 5. This. And this is, I choose it. The GGD One Kit Wonder Metal is really processed, mix ready, throw it on your songs and it sounds good. And I just wanted to add more volume, more brightness to the GGD One Kit Wonder Metal kick. And this is what I choose then therefore, because it's not that loud. It's just for support. When you choose this here, Velocity 1, it's much louder, you know. So to this point, okay. And then you have to click here around and choose your snare. Then you can just open here. You have to choose sample. No. Here. And then you can add another one. And then you can, for example, just drag it here inside, and there it is. Okay, so it's pretty easy with Reaper. I don't know how it is with Cubase or whatever, but it's pretty easy. What I have to say, what I changed here. So now we choose our kicks. Now we're here in going back. So now we choose it, and you can. It's all really not touched. But one thing is touched, of course, and that's the node start, node end. And there you have to type in your MIDI note for the kick. And for me, it's the 36. And so I changed both to 36, and that's it. And on the wet, Harder Please kick, I did some adjusting on the volume. And that's it. That's everything. And now we take a listen to what's the GGD kit. There it is. But we do it on a different way. Now we only hear the kick from GGD One Kit Wonder Metal. Take a listen. So that's just the kick from GGD. Now we just take a listen to the samples I put in here. How that sounds alone, just alone. Really different. I just want to support the GGD kick. The GGD kick from the Metal pack is pretty awesome, but I wanted to, that's the more volume, more brightness in this. So now we heard the kick sample and the kick from the GGD Metal stuff, and now we just blend it in. We play the kick from GGD, and then we blend in the sample. So maybe it sounds for you weird, because here's some other noises in the kick sample. This is my wet channel, wet, how to please stuff, but in the mix it sounds pretty good. So I really like the sound now from the kick. Now we go into the snare. We're just doing the same. We go into the Media Explorer. No, first we have to open the snare sample FX. So there you see this. My snare and the MIDI is 38. I changed it both. I choose the meat stick blend. So we open the Media Explorer. Going to snares. So here is, we have 12 different snares. I think these two are only in the bigger pack. Okay, and the same with the kick. You have to choose what you like the most for this song. I think I tried it with 3 different songs, and on every song I put in another sample, not always the same. So it depends on your feeling and what you like. And here it is the same, you know. It's what you like, man. You can go through this. Then here, Spike Me In. This is something different. Bring some attack in your snare. Same with Stick It. You know, just play with this. So I put here again a blended snare from the meat stick. Where's the meat stick? There it is. I choose the RR2, this one, and did a wet underneath this, and I did no changes anymore. That's it. I mean, it's here I did something on volume a little bit, and so now we doing the same. Take a listen to the snare. So we take a listen to the snare just from the GGD kit. Sounds pretty good. Now we take a listen just to the snare sample. And now we take a listen to when the sample and the snare from GGD kit is playing at the same time. Yeah, that's it almost. Then we have some toms, but it's the same way. Just you have to change your MIDI notes to the right thing, you know. And that's it. you can just do something, stuff like here. You can change so much, and like I said, it's a free Reaper plugin. And now we take a listen to the drums when all the drums are playing, and then I will blend something in and off from the samples. Let's go. So that's my short video about this. Maybe to make the sound a little bit better. I think the samples are really great. It was just a short throw in from me. And yeah, maybe you liked it. If you liked it, then subscribe my channel or leave a comment below what I could do better or whatnot. And yes, that's from me, and we can just take a listen to the whole song in the mix. What you will you get this, what you get back. Talk what's out for you, so come back on track. We'll be strong enough, in your hand is a mask. Don't know what you do, find out what you do. Yeah, that's it. What I can say about this, I think I will work with the samples a lot more. This was my first sample pack, drum sample pack, and I really like this. And yeah, I think Bogren Digital is doing a really great job for recording. I really use right now the IRs from Kohle. Yes, that's it. Thanks for watching, man. I would say metal up your ass. Bye bye.